gotta eat meat to be manly and stuff like that. It's like, bro, it's so stupid. But yeah, soy is very good for you. Like soy has phytoestrogens, but they are not real estrogens. Like they're not mammalian estrogens; they're plant estrogen, and they actually help regulate estrogen, right? So it's actually very helpful for both men and women because you're not taking like estrogen from food. Like if you eat animal products, you're getting estrogen from the animals, right? You're getting hormones from them, especially like milk. You're getting actual estrogen from milk.
What's up, Tom?
But if you drink like soy milk, you're not getting actual estrogen, you're getting phytoestrogen, which helps regulate so that you. So generally, like even studies have been made, and people who have soy consumption have usually higher testosterone than like meat eaters or whatever. So it's not.
Okay, didn't know any of that.
Everything about soy is healthy. So why don't you make the change right now? Like next time you buy stuff, you buy ethical stuff,
Hello,
and
hello.
then you live one day at a time.
It's
And then
Yeah.
the next
too
day
good.
you buy ethical stuff again, and so on. And you can basically cook in a similar way that you currently do,
Now
but
the next
with
thing,
some
though.
slight adjustments, right? Instead of chicken breast, you put tofu or soy chunks. Instead
you
of
still hear
I don't know,
Discord?
like a steak, you can have tofu again, but seasoning differently or whatever.
Tom, can you
or
still
even
hear?
like lentils or
Yes, Discord. Okay,
there's a lot of stuff that you can do.
because I'm
You
moved
can
to
like
earbuds.
if you like making bread or whatever, you can use like breadcrumbs and like lentils and a little bit of flour or whatever, and make like some
Yeah, I had no choice. Otherwise, there is so much
like burgers,
noise
like lentil
outside. It's
burgers
crazy.
or whatever. You
I
can
would
use
not be able
you
to
can
do
also
it.
use tofu to make scrambled eggs
Otherwise,
with black salt. I've never done it myself, but Don over here can tell you about that as well.
I'm adding another section: antibiotic resistance.
Oh, I can give you videos for scrambled eggs with tofu. There's a thing called kalinamak, which is black salt. It's a very sulfurous flavor, which gives an eggy flavor and taste to tofu if you so desire. Eggs.
I don't think I ever, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I ever in my life ate tofu. Oh my god, I was muted.
would say
It's
B12.
boring until you know what to do with it.
B12, babe. What's up?
I don't think I in my entire
and I'm
life
pissed
ate
off
tofu,
today.
to be honest.
We'll see what
Because
happens.
here it's really not that. I don't think I ever in my life heard anyone mention tofu when it came to food, to like local food.
Yeah, tofu is more common like in Asia, but it should be available everywhere in the world. So you should have tofu in the grocery store.
Yeah, probably.
Now the thing is that tofu is very healthy, right? Has a lot of protein and like calcium, like minerals and stuff like that. But the thing is that it has like a neutral flavor, and so you have to season it. And you can basically make it taste whatever you want. Right. It's just about the way you season it, right?
Romanis. Okay.
So it's very versatile. That's the point.
Thank you. Yeah, I prefer tofu in different ways rather than scrabble. I don't know. Scrambled tofu. Maybe I'm just not making it right. It's like
I
not
just
highest on
just
my
found one
preference
thing for like
for
$2,
tofu.
300 grams of tofu. And it's considered like an A score on the Nutri-Score thingy. And it has very good what do you call them?
Yeah, tofu is good.
Yeah, nutrients.
Yeah, is it firm tofu? Firm tofu you use for cooking. Things like silken tofu you can use to make desserts, sauces, all different sorts of things.
I made sour cream
There
with
is
tofu.
smoked tofu. Wait, what's the difference?
Mhm.
Firm tofu.
So it's mixed.
good.
Well, it's got a smoky taste.
Mhm.
Smoked tofu is delicious.
It's very, very versatile.
Oh man, I hope you rest.
But if you just eat it
bit
raw,
little
you'd be
bit.
like, oh, what the fuck?
Like it's not that good if it's raw.
It's not got much taste.
Ah, okay. Well, is
So
it
it needs
healthier
to
to
be-
eat it raw or
Hey, what's
to
up,
cook it?
Fiji?
Or
Well, what I prefer to do
cold.
if I don't have much time is
Yes,
coat it
much
in
like.
corn flour and spices and then like shallow fry it, and it gives it a nice crispy coating. And then you can just throw it in anything, which is good. Or you can
okay.
freeze it, and then when you defrost it, it creates lots of bubbles inside where all the water used to be. So when you marinate it, all the sauce goes inside the tofu, and then you can cook it, and it's got a lot of flavor inside the tofu as well there as well.
Okay, that's nice. Didn't know that.
What I usually do is I cut it in cubes and then marinate them
Yeah.
and then cook them.
Yeah. Fuck, now I want tofu.
Mm.
Fuck.
Really good, man. You need to get on the tofu train, man.
I tried that. I tried that.
I mean, it's cheap, it's nutritious. It's
For me personally, and where I come from and with my salary, it's not as cheap. I wish it was cheaper, but I mean, as I said, like there are like beans and other things
For
like
the
that.
love of actual
But it's
fucking
good.
God.
I would love to try this.
To fry tofu, garlic, soy, teriyaki sauce,
this one is worth it,
ginger, and some
I
vegetables.
think.
Fuck yeah. And add some
Oh wait,
noodles in there.
the nutrients are the same, like, or are they better like before cooking or
And that's
after
a meal.
cooking, or like like
What's up, Badger?
I think it's pretty much the same.
it's pretty much the same. Okay.
Bro, there's so much,
Well,
so loud
when you
outside
have
of my
the-
house. Fuck.
When you have like the seasoning to it, the seasoning itself gives a little bit more nutrition. So it's usually better after cooking, right? Than if you eat like before cooking.
Rice is not
Have you
my
guys
favorite
been
thing
eating meat like before
in the world.
you
Yeah.
started being vegan? Did you guys?
Yeah, of course.
How
I've
did
been vegan for 11 years.
I've been vegan for 10.
How did you guys start feeling like after you transitioned from that kind of diet to a vegan one? How like, if you remember, how did your body feel?
The
Wait,
same.
before, yeah, kind of the same. But before we actually go into details, what would that even tell you? Because presumably that's like a diet wouldn't be the only change in somebody's life. For instance, there's like a constant change of becoming older, right? So like I went vegan when I was 35. So like basing anything that happens to me since going vegan would be potentially very muddied by other stuff that I did as well, including getting progressively older, right? So I just think like it's like really bad evidence for a diet being good or bad. That's what we have like scientific evidence for, you know?
No, yeah. No, I was just curious, like if it by any chance like made you feel different, you know, like if it like made you feel different, that's all. Like some people say that like once you stop eating meat, like you don't feel as bloated, etc., etc.
Well, that's the
one
thing,
thing-
right? They change a lot of stuff potentially, right? Like while being vegan, I also like stopped drinking and smoking. And I could tell you, oh, I'm much faster up the hill or up the stairs. It could be just like I stopped poisoning my lungs every single day, you know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
a lot of stuff when like you can't actually necessarily as your own person attribute any changes to like a diet. You know, you change your diet, but it could be that lots of other stuff is also changing. It could be that you adopted a stupid diet, right? Something that is low in calories, low in protein, low in nutrients. And then like you feeling worse would like besmirch this concept of a plant-based diet. Whereas if you just did it a little more smarter, right, ate a little more calories, it would be great or something like that, right? So personal experience is just like, I think it's like I know it's the most convincing to people, but it's like just like the worst evidence for any intervention. But if you like really want to hear it, yeah, I felt after a while, at first I felt a little, I don't know, starving because I didn't really know what to replace stuff with. And I kind of like, I don't know, didn't even go Google or anything like that. I just like stopped eating animal products. But then like after 2 weeks, I like figured it out and just like, and it was fine. And I did see some things getting better, but I don't know if I can attribute to a diet, you know?
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like if I attribute some like positive stuff to the diet, then I would probably attribute like negative stuff, unrelated negative stuff too. And that would be weird, right? Me like catching a cold wouldn't probably have almost anything to do with my diet. Yeah. Just like
Yeah,
something to
you
think
said
about,
earlier-
like the evidence. Sorry, go on, Dista.
Yeah, I was going to say that he said earlier that he knows we can be perfectly healthy on a plant-based diet. He was just wondering if, like, we noticed any changes.
Yeah, cool. What's up, Chip? Hello, Chip.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello. There's a thing in I personally am not religious, but there's like a thing in the countries that are Orthodox Christian. There's like a fasting where you are not allowed to eat anything. This is actually so weird. I mean, I guess it's the religious, right? But like you're not supposed to eat anything that comes from animals. Like you're not supposed to eat anything that has animal fat, anything like chocolates, milk,
I'm cold.
or meat. And then you do like a fasting for 40 days. I did this when I was like younger, way younger, before. I remember, and I think I felt good. That's why I asked, because I remember feeling like better, because I used to eat like majority like potatoes with I don't know what beans and etc. etc. And I remember that I lost like I lost like 5 kilograms, and even in like 40 days, I wasn't like starving. I think that the first 10 days it was like weird. Like first 2 weeks it was weird. I think I felt like how I could eat more, but I didn't eat normally. And then after those 2 weeks I felt completely normal, and I continued eating like similarly or the same. And then by the end of the fasting I felt like kind of better. I felt like I wasn't stuffed all the time. And then and I lost, on top of that, I lost like 5 kilograms, which was a good thing, not a bad thing in my case.
By
Like 4
fasting, do you mean not eating animal products, or?
No. It's like a fasting is in this specific scenario is this where you're not allowed to eat anything from animal that comes from an animal. You're only allowed to eat plant-based foods, and
Yeah,
I think you're allowed to eat fish. I think, which is because it's not based on veganism, right? It's based on like the religious thing. But still, most people don't eat fish. They just eat literally everything that's plant-based. So yeah.
Okay, so why don't you just do it, man? You agree with veganism? You think we should respect animals, all of that. So why don't you just do it, man? Stop postponing it to when you're gonna move or whatever, and just do it now. Next time you go shopping, you just buy ethical stuff, like we have been telling you, like tofu and soy chunks and all of that.
I will try. I will buy tofu and try to make something and see how it goes.
I mean, so long as you're getting enough calories, because you said that during the fast you lost 5 kilos, which clearly means you weren't getting enough calories. If you're
No,
losing weight.
after I was at a certain weight, because I think I wasn't overweight, but I was at the limit of being overweight. Like I look normal, I don't look chubby and I don't look skinny. But like I I could have lost those 5 kilograms and I did, and it was a good thing. So if I continued eating as I would, I think I would remain at the weight that I was. Like I lost those extra 5 kilograms that that were primarily fat, So it's not like I was starving.
Okay.
It's just that I was probably like eating maybe like I don't know, like 400.
Chip, today's prediction is you have a phone though. It's right there. You have a phone though, and therefore I shouldn't. It's okay if I'm not vegan. That's kind of situation.
I felt my belly wasn't stuffed, and I wasn't groggy. I don't know what is the word for that, but
I understand that one, yeah. When you've
Yeah.
had a meal, you don't feel the same tiredness. Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah. This was like that as well. Like you don't feel, and also like maybe yeah. I think it just made my body feel better. So I'll buy tofu. I found like a place and I'll try it.
Good.
Yeah, when you don't eat like animal products, you tend to feel less weight on yourself after the meal.
Isn't like sure we can eat meat as well, but like I think that we don't have a very good metabolism when it comes to processing meat as well. Like when you eat it, it's like plants are way better than processing. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I think it is this way, right? Because meat takes a much longer time to be decompose in your
Oh,
bowels in your belly than it is
fucking
when it comes to
cares.
vegetables. I think so, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if you're right or wrong. Some people make this claim. I don't know what the scientific evidence stands on. I haven't seen any like studies that say because meat decomposes, like because meat takes longer time to go through the our bowels, therefore it's unhealthy. There are other reasons for why it's unhealthy, but that's I don't know. It's kind of beside the point. It's like I don't think it matters for this conversation. You know what I mean? Like meat could be healthy and it would still be immoral. In fact, like
No,
if
yeah,
you
that's true,
eat
that's true.
like less than 50 grams per day, meat is healthy. It's providing you with calories, providing you with nutrients, over 50 grams, it shows like some increased risks for some diseases, but like it's kind of beside the point to the conversation at hand of it's not okay to exploit and slaughter animals for a nutrition that you can replace, whether it's healthy or detrimental.
No, yes, I agree with that.
Cool. I'm just like worried that like Sometimes we do hear things online that kind of sound interesting and like important and stuff like that. I'm just worried that we don't veer into the woods. People can make claims. Whether they're backed by scientific evidence or not would be interesting to check, to test. But we here, a lot of us would be vegan even if it was a little bit detrimental to health, I think. So ethics is much stronger, right? Like, would you like slaughter human beings if it was shown to be like healthier for you to consume human food, like human meat? Probably not, right? Because your ethics would prevent it. Well,
exactly.
so that's the ethics of consuming animal flesh from slaughtered animals. All right. Sorry, I'm a buzz killer today, so I'm killing their buzz about like
Also,
this
did you say 50
thing
grams
they want to go
VPM?
do. Sorry, Chip. What?
Did you say that the limit to health is somewhere around 50 grams,
It's
right? It's
so good.
I
Oh
think
my
so.
days. With the kitchen, like,
Sniper, be quiet, please. Sniper, please. Thank you. I think in case of like colorectal cancer and processed meat, that's true. I think in case of increased
oh my
LDL
God,
and
the chicken nuggets are so good.
Sniper.
okay,
I'm
no, it's
fucking
okay. I
buying
just
peanuts,
it's
yeah, I'm
just a
sorry.
fucking child, yeah. No, get disconnected and stay out, please. Okay, now you can ban them, Tom.
or
I'll
mute them,
mute
it's
them.
fine.
That's
No,
fine, yeah.
Actually, just can you VRB them, please?
Sorry?
Whenever I can.
They're one for a VRB, definitely.
Yeah. I can't right now, but I'll do it when I'm sitting.
They're temp muted now anyway, so.
All right.
So
So the reason why I'm asking
yeah.
is because if it's only like 50, let's say even 100 grams, then it's nowhere nearly enough to get any type of nutrition from it, right? Like you don't get that much protein from 100 grams. You don't get that much anything. So might as well just eat a plant-based dish.
Yeah, but like you do get like I think around 30 grams of protein from 100 grams, something like that. It's not.
Yeah, but
too
it's
little.
once. It's nothing per day.
Why
It's not
do you
for
think
every meal.
the vegetarian is the better?
Vegetarians are terrible. We're here for veganism.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
that yeah.
Yeah, vegetarians are
Because
absolutely
if
horrific.
no one eats meat, it will be a bad thing.
Sorry, if no one eats meat, it would be a bad thing? No, I think it would be a good thing. What's your evidence for that it would be a bad thing?
Do you have a problem with
No, wait, can you
murder
answer my question?
animals?
Sorry, you came in here and started like asking stuff, and then I ask you a question back, so answer it. Okay. Sorry. I just
leave.
give zero fucks today. I give zero fucks today, and people who come in making claims, I'm just gonna ask them for evidence. Like, I'm not holding hands today. If somebody else wants to hold hands, let me know. Tell me to shut up. I'm giving zero fucks today. Sorry. Hey,
No
Lily.
hand
How would someone
holding.
make an assumption like that and not prove it? Doesn't really make sense.
Well, because most people talk out of their ass.
Such a bold claim.
You mean Yo was making a bold claim? Well, they weren't making any claims
No,
yet.
the
They were just like
whole, yeah, it's a joint though that he went, oh, you know, it's proven or something that eating meat is better for society, and then there's no backing up, like no proof or anything.
I mean, it
Just
depends on what they meant. Maybe they meant, oh, it's tasty, and then like, okay, thank you, but it's like totally trivial. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a shit? If they like saying it's better, if they mean like health-wise, better for the animals, better for the environment, then we have something to discuss. But I'm like,
Yeah, I get that.
sorry. I'm so sorry, B12 babe, that I can swear and
There's
you
a good
cannot.
percentage of them
I'm sorry.
incapable of having a conversation beyond the first question.
There is a dish, guys, that I recommend you try, and it's called feijoada. It's a Brazilian dish. It's beans with rice. It's one of the best things I ever ate.
Are you Brazilian?
No, I'm Serbian, but I lived in Brazil.
Oh, okay.
This dish, and there is another thing called rice cakes. It's basically deep fried rice. It's not healthy, but it's very good. Oh my god, it's so good. I don't like
Yeah.
rice on its own a lot because for me rice is very bland. I really don't like it on its own. It has to be with something. But like beans and rice, oh my god, it's like Jesus Christ.
I know feijoada very well. I'm from Portugal.
You're from Portugal, nice.
Yeah. So do you live in Brazil right now, or are you back to Serbia?
No,
Serbia.
no, I'm back in Serbia, but I'm planning on going back in like January.
Okay.
You have good tomatoes in Serbia, though. I remember I was there.
I guess so. I remember one a few years ago. I remember my mom planting some tomatoes, and she used some I don't remember what she used for fertilizer. The tomato was, I swear to you, one of the tomatoes was over 3 kilograms. I think it was 3.6 kilograms. It was humongous. Oh my god. And it was delicious. She used it to make homemade ketchup and some other homemade things as well. It's actually one of the most delicious things I ever ate in my entire life.
That's
How do you
insane.
make
3
the-
kilograms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, how do
you could. It looked like you can kill a person with it. Like it was so big. It was like bigger than my head. It was actually like big piece of tomato. I have no idea how it happened. But it was humongous.
Must be magic or something.
Yeah, like that story with the beans that grow. I don't remember the name of
Yeah.
it. So.
We call it.
What about Hoda? Does Hoda want to talk about veganism?
There. Done. I've added antibiotic resistance to my detriment to humanity page. It's I think I need to add pictures because otherwise it's a little. Maybe I should reduce
Is my
a
mic
little bit
making
of the.
noises?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, but it's not too annoying. Trust me, if
Why
it
is
was
this
very
happening?
annoying, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know why this is happening. Oh my god.
Oh my god, can you is my mic better now?
Yeah, way better.
Oh my god, hell nah, Jesus.
It's okay.
Oh my god, no, it was using the webcam. Oh my god, that must have been horrible.
No,
I
it's
was
fine.
like,
We could
why,
hear
why?
you.
Oh,
worries.
okay. No, because I know the quality between the two. And I'm like, why do I keep getting like a green outline? And I even checked my settings. I'm like, I made it so it's less sensitive. And then, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, now it should be. It should be fine now. Okay, thank God.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable, yes.
Mm.
There is one thing that we do in the Balkans. For winter, we usually take a lot of things like pickles. We make pickles homemade, like you make everything homemade. You make like, I don't know, 30, 40 jars of pickles. You make, you take cauliflower and some smaller types of paprika, bell peppers. Yeah, you guys say bell peppers. You take them as well, and you pickle all of these things. And then when it's winter, you can eat these things. Like you can also put cabbage in a humongous barrel to pickle it, because then you can take the cabbage and you can put rice in it with carrots and other things as well, and you roll it up and you cook it and then you eat. It's very good too.
Yeah, try adding some Beyond Meat in those. They end up fucking delicious.
Add what?
Beyond Meat.
Beyond, what do you mean? Like besides meat? Like without meat?
Yeah, there's a product called Beyond Meat.
I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, it's like plant-based meat. It's really good, really tasty. And if you add it to I'm from Romania. We call it sarma.
It's a little big, but
Yeah, we call it too, yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, so if you add that to it,
Everything in there is
forget about
important,
it. It just ends up
so-
being delicious.
I don't know. Maybe I should rephrase those 3 sentences into something shorter. I don't know. I just want this to be like short and clear.
I think that there's a
I should be
movement in
adding something here.
Brazil, obviously, right? Why wouldn't there be? I think there's like a movement to have more products easily available to people who are vegan or who also want to become vegan. They like have I remember that they were making something to like reduce the prices, because a lot of times, like it's basically luxury in a way, like certain products that shouldn't be as expensive as they're, like literally they don't have to be that expensive. So they made a movement to try to reduce the prices. Because this thing with veganism politically, like it's also like commercialized a lot, as in, it's like that's why they also make you believe that, you have to, that it's a luxury to be a vegan as well. Like, oh my God, you're a vegan, you must have money to buy that, and that. Because like when you go to a grocery store and you see like one of those patties, I don't know from whether it's soy or something else, but then you see that that one thing package is like, I don't know, like $6-7, which in Brazil is extremely a lot, like way too expensive.
Should add
They're like,
water here.
what the hell? Why would I buy this? So I'm just gonna continue eating meat.
Should
But
add
in
water.
reality, it's cheaper to be vegan, because if you eat a whole food plant-based diet, you generally
Yeah,
end up
yeah, yeah.
being cheaper.
Yeah, but I don't like that. Like this relates to politics, to like economic systems and stuff, like where they purposely do this. Like literally, you don't have to, and yet they do it. It's way more expensive to raise a cattle than it is to raise plants and make something out of soy. So it's like, they're purposely, because it's like there's obviously not as many vegans, right? So they make the price high. So it's and many other reasons as well. But it's so stupid.
Wait, before we go on, Hoda, are you vegan? Hey, Hoda or Hauda, I don't know how to read your name.
Hudo.
I guess they're not responding. Yeah. What are you gonna do, Vladeta? Are you gonna be vegan?
I'm gonna try, and I believe I can do it.
Do you know about Challenge 22?
Yeah, they've told me about it. Or I cannot
yeah.
minimize my thing right now. But yeah.
Yeah, you can also, if you wanted, for example, to be vegan in Brazil, you can also search for some Brazilian vegan influencers. I'm sure there are who make recipes and shit. So
They have
you
a
can
lot of
find
groups.
out what they're doing.
And they have a lot of groups. They have a lot of groups as well. Like
I don't ask about
a lot of groups, right? Based on in like specific cities, whatever, doesn't matter. And then like you can talk with them and stuff, ask for advice, things like that. It's nice that there's like that they're like organized.
Nice.
That they're helping each other.
So how many more animals should be exploited and slaughtered for you from now on?
He said
You're
he's going
asking me?
vegan, bro.
Yeah.
He's going
None.
bro.
I never thought that they should be exploited. I don't know. You were here like when I was saying, right? When I was saying like that in Eastern Europe, like you yourself probably witnessed this. 100%. I'm like pretty sure that you did. Like when you go to the
Yeah.
let's say you grow up in a city, whatever, and then you go to visit your parents in the village, and then you literally see like a pig being slaughtered or a chicken, or something like that, and then you get used to it, and you're like associating that this is normal, that animals. You're not like, oh, animals should be killed, right? That's psychotic, but like you're like. It's a normal thing, they're doing it for food, but no, like you don't need to do that to have food to eat. It's obvious, I feel like, right? So
No, yeah, in Romania they also, after they killed the pig, they would put the children on the body of the dead pig and take photos with it, which is fucked up.
what the hell? This is insane. I hate one of the things that pisses me off the most is people who this is not even related to diet or anything like that, but it's like people who harm animals, like who would easily kick a cat or a dog or someone specifically. Like here there used to be a time where they were doing this a lot, where they would poison stray cats or stray dogs. Like this is one of the most fucked up things, I feel like. Because like a human being can be evil, right? Like a human being can do something on purpose that's bad, but bro, it's an animal. What the hell are you doing? Why does it? How awful are you to harm an animal like that?
I would say it's no different than what we do to farm animals.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
The motivation is always either, like in the case of when they're poisoning somebody, an animal, they're doing it because the animal is bothering them. And when it comes to farm animals, they're doing it because, well, they'd rather the farm animal be dead and use their flesh.
It's off.
Hey, what's up, Brett? Peek. I'm gonna have to do the go the long route.
Can I ask VPM, why do you have or who has this Discord thing on surrounded by your
There is
your
like a
name?
little ball. You mean that?
Yeah.
So Discord sent out to Ruslan as well. Sent out like N2C, like a summary of 2025. And when I opened it, it said a bunch of stuff like whom you interacted with the most, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, it offered this gift until January 15th. I'm going to have this like disco ball.
Are you
Well,
on the desktop app?
Right
Chip.
now, yes.
Yeah.
But I use both. Oh,
On
you're
the
talking
top-
to Chip?
On the top, on the top right, you have a flag
Yeah, checkpoint.
and checkpoint. Click there, and you will get the reward. You have to like go through the interactive thing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. Oh wait,
You got it.
has it already? I got it. I got a cassette.
You got a speaking cassette, or I think it's like a game
What's up, Alpha? How you doing?
console
Hello,
thing or
Takumi.
something.
Nobody is
I
here.
do like it though.
What do you mean by that? 13 people watching. Right now. Yeah, most people are asleep right now. Jason should be asleep. He woke up, said hi, and then left. Americans are asleep right now. I know it's not a very comfortable time. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to my stream. I forgot to
No,
mute
we get it,
myself.
Yeah.
JPM. Yeah.
We
But
get it.
this person Takumi is also in my streams often.
Yeah.
Like, why do you go, Takumi? Why do you come to these streams if you're not vegan and you're not gonna be vegan? Like, what's the deal, bro? Are you so lonely? Or do you hate yourself so much that you go into a stream where you disagree with everyone? What's happening?
I don't know. They keep coming in here saying, I don't remember if you took Takumi, if you said that I look sickly and ugly and all that shit. So yeah, they keep coming in. I keep asking them, you want to put your voice behind your keyboard? Come debate me? No, nothing. Just mindless comments. So, I don't know. These days, like, I don't know if it's rational or not. I just like assume that this is a meat shield. And I'm like, okay.
I believe it. I would believe Takumi is a mid shield. It's been a while since they come to the vegan channels.
Yeah. Probably should add that.
Hey Jesse, how are you doing?
Hi.
How old are you, Jesse?
I'm 19.
Nice. How do you feel about animals, Jesse?
I love them.
You love them. Do you think it's possible to love animals while at the same time exploit them?
No.
No, exactly. So do you think that when we pay for animal products like milk, like cheese, like eggs, like meat, we're paying for animals to be exploited for us?
No.
No? What do you think exploitation is?
Let me actually take a shortcut. Right
What do you
there.
think exploitation is, Jesse? If you're speaking, we cannot hear you.
What's up, Axel? How you doing, friend? Hello, Hellraiser. Hello, Bibo. There is somebody who made the claim that there are no randomized controlled trials that have tested meat health outcomes.
What's up,
And
Felek?
so I'm waiting for them to come in. So
I was
that
actually
I can
looking for someone who's like really good in relation to nutrition because I have the
to spank them. I'm waiting for them to come in to spank them.
I mean, there's a bunch of people here that are okay. I guess together we're really good. So what question in nutrition do you have?
I'll put it in the side chat for you, Chip, okay? I just wonder what's your opinion on this.
Is this gonna be trolling me? Because
Just watch it. Foods for dinner, you are a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are. Find the time to microwave them. It's not that hard.
As a personal
It's funny.
trainer and nutritionist, this is terrible parenting. You can't microwave your kids.
Very funny, Felek.
Funny.
You can't
But you can microwave your kids.
What the hell is this?
You would just have to chop them in little pieces and put them each in the microwave.
Jesus. Oh, you can build like a big microwave, like industrial microwave. Jesus Christ. Sometimes it's
Yeah, but
so
that's
fucked up to
expensive.
be on the activist side of veganism. Sometimes it's so fucked up. We sometimes say the weirdest fucking shit.
I always said that kind of shit. I like it.
Yeah, I always said that shit as well, but I attribute like towards like
Yeah, I
animals.
guess I see.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. It's just like genuinely sometimes fucked up. Like all the reductios that come into my mind are sometimes like, what the fuck? What's up, Shosho Zuni? I'm guessing Shosho, I think is how you pronounce XOXO sometimes.
If you are Brazilian, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's true actually.
Yeah. You have a mic, Shosho? Yeah, I remember Shusha was airing where I am when I was late teens, I guess. I would watch it. I don't know why it was for kids. But some of the games were interesting. What's up, Purush? They're gone. All of them gone. What did they expect? Like, what do they expect happens when they come in?
Listen only, I guess. A lot of them.
All right. Well, they can just say, "I'm here to listen only." I don't know why. Part of learning English is learning to communicate as well. I don't know.
I have a
Oh,
random...
the lovebirds got ducks. Both of them. They met.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Oh, I see it now. That's cute.
What's happening? I just saw a video this morning. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about? What do you mean? We talk about veganism here. So I think it's veganism. What do you mean by that? What is it? What is veganism? Veganism is the stance against exploitation and slaughter of animals for unnecessary stuff. At least that's how we present it towards other human beings. I would make a stronger claim to say that even if it's for unnecessary stuff, we don't have the right to exploit and slaughter animals en masse. For our needs, we should find other ways. But for the rest of the world, it's much more defensible to say 100% of animal agriculture is unnecessary. And therefore we should drop it because it's exploitation and slaughter of sentient beings. Yeah. What do you think are the other ways? Other ways to do what? I don't think there are good ways to exploit and slaughter animals. I think maybe that's what you mean. I don't think like backyard chickens are less exploited when they're slaughtered. Sometimes it's in more horrendous ways. So if you're trying to make the claim that it's more humane, I don't think so. From everything that I've seen online, homesteaders straight up like put up how they kill animals for the internet to see. And in my opinion, it's sometimes worse than like a conveyor belt slaughterhouse. So, I don't know. I gave you a lot of information, but I'm truly not sure what you meant. So, I don't know. What is the stream about? Yeah, it's about talking to people about why they're not vegan yet, right? Veganism is it's pretty clear to me that living vegan is the more moral way to go about your life. And therefore I advocate for it because the alternative, the counterfactual, is we exploit and slaughter trillions of animals a year for absolutely unnecessary stuff that we like, but we don't need, right? Hellraiser, I do need you to say a few more words if you want answers to your questions. Oh, how is it more moral? So, I would like to demonstrate with a question. I hope that's okay. If it's not, let me know, right? But That's how I like to demonstrate things. So this is the question, right? Founder, thank you, Neil. Imagine there are two possible worlds. Let me just close that down for you to see. World A, we exploit and slaughter animals for unnecessary stuff. World B, we don't exploit and slaughter animals for unnecessary stuff. Hellraiser, according to you, to your moral stance, which world is more moral out of those two? What do I think are the alternatives to what? To animal agriculture? Being plant-based. Being plant-based is the best way, the most moral way right now. And we can improve on that. Why can't we feel bad for plants? Well, plants are not sentient, so there is no individual in there to feel bad for. They're just like literally like a living object. You know, like bacteria. I don't think we should morally consider plants because they're not sentient. Yeah. It takes time for you to type. No problem. You can also come in and have a conversation with me, like a voice conversation. And then that would like avoid the need to type. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah. Discord, yeah. You can come in and have a conversation with me if you want. And then, you know, just don't have to like type. You can just say what you think, right? Just get in there and I'll address you. Are you Odium Ignis? No, that's a vegan. What's your, like, if you come in, I'll show you where to go. No worries. Right. If you eat only plants, doesn't it cause farting? No, bad microbiome causes farting, and poor food preparation might cause farting. So, like, if you don't wash your beans, if you don't cook your beans all the way through, that might cause farting. I don't know, but like, farting is like just something that happens if it's just something that happens in general, but like excessive farting, I think you mean, happens if you don't prepare food properly or like don't have proper gut microbiome, which you can develop, right? You can use like probiotics and you can develop a good microbiome that doesn't cause excess farting. You misclicked the roll. So are you Odium Ignis? Because I can fix that. If you're Odium Ignis, yeah, you're Odium Ignis. I can fix that. I can give you the role. Oh, you're already full. Okay. So let me guide you where to go. Confirm. And I'm gonna ask you to come in here. I just need Odium Ignis. You can come in right here. I pinged you there. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, hello. Sorry, hey, what's up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, if you can mute the actual live stream, if that's still open for you. Yeah, just like listen to me here and not through the live
still
stream.
open.
Sorry?
I didn't even realize YouTube was still open. Terribly sorry, I am Southern, so my accent's kind of heavy.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, kind of like it.
Thank you.
But if you
So,
could like
really-
move in closer towards wherever the microphone is, if you could move in a little bit closer, it would like reduce the crackling of the mic a little bit.
Can you
know
hear
what
me
I mean?
now?
Yeah,
Is
I
the
can always
crackling
hear
still
you.
bad?
No, it's all right.
Crackling
You know
still
what?
bad?
We can handle it. It's fine.
Okay. So, for me, it is really not about morality. as a species, we have to do what we have to do to survive. And studies have found and proven that it's easier for us to get iron and nutrients from animals, that our bodies are made to actually break down the enzymes, whereas we are not made to break down the enzymes for plants, which can easily be proven by looking at cows who are herbivores and many other herbivores.
Wait. I have to start writing this down. So iron, you made the claim, is what? Iron in animal products is what? Because you're making like a shitload claims. Yeah?
There are more iron, there's more iron in animals and easier for the human body to get, which it needs. We don't have the proper bacteria to break down plants.
Wait, no proper bacteria to break down plants because cows, right? Basically, like you're comparing us to cows. You're comparing us to cows, right?
No,
you're comparing
bacteria in the bacteria in all herbivore animals, really. We don't contain any of that bacteria.
We don't have any bacteria to break down plants?
We don't really contain any bacteria to break down plants.
No
We
bacteria,
have
zero
more
bacteria.
suited- No,
Zero
not
bacteria.
really any. Not zero.
So how
not
much
really
bacteria
any.
do we have to break down plants?
I couldn't give you an exact number, but we don't have as much as animals have.
Well-
Herbivoric animals have.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm like asking, like, do we have any bacteria to break down plants?
I'm pretty sure we have some. As a human species, I'm pretty sure we have some, but not as much as herbivoric animals.
Why does it have to be as much as herbivore? I'm sorry to, like, I'm just trying to write down, like, your position, right? Why does it have to be as
So-
much as herbivore in order to eat plants?
It's not that we can't eat plants, it's that we cannot solely get all the nutrients the human body needs off of plants.
Not as much
The human
bacteria. Hold
body
on,
is
to
not
break out
made-
dance as herbivores. The human body
The
is
human
not
body
made.
isn't made to break down and get nutrients from solely plants. So
Down
animal
and
life is
get-
needed to be consumed.
For
It's
to get
basic
nutrients from
survival
plants.
and necessity.
Sure. Is that it, or do you have more like claims?
No, I ain't really got anything else. I mean, it's just basic survival and necessity.
Sure. So
The
you
need
think
of nutrients
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
survive.
So you think specifically, let's concentrate on the 21st century, Year of our Lord 2025. You think in Year of our Lord 2025, people cannot be on plant-exclusive diets?
No. I mean, you can be on a plant-exclusive diet if you want to.
Are you
That's-
gonna
that's
die?
your choice.
Wait. So are you gonna die because you made the claim? It's a matter of survival, right? It's matter.
It's a matter of nutrients. What's
Yeah.
needed
But
for
you made a
nutrients and
specific.
the easiest source of those nutrients.
Yeah, you made a specific claim that it's a matter of survival. We eat animals for survival. Survival means that if you stop eating animals, you will not survive anymore, right? Like that's like the extension of
We
the
eat
logic.
animals to get the nutrients from the animals, and in turn helps us survive healthy and well.
So
Just because you
is
stop eating
just
animals
like
doesn't mean
hold on.
you die.
Hold on. I just want to like make sure when you say it's for survival, that means that people who stop eating animal products will no longer survive, correct?
No, that is not
So
correct.
it's not a
We
matter of
need-
survival, right? It's not a matter of survival. Are you taking back that claim? Because, like, if somebody's on a plant-based diet and they're
poorly worded
surviving,
how I said that.
sorry?
I worded my sentence poorly.
Okay,
I did
so
not word it well.
that's no problem.
What I
But
was
like,
meaning-
you made the claim that it's a matter of survival. Are you retracting that claim? Are you taking it away?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and I just want an answer. It's okay if it's
Anyway.
okay. We say people stuff sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
worded yourself poorly, just please take away this claim that it's a matter of survival, and that's why we exploit and slaughter animals,
Yeah.
right? I just wanted you to
Well-
take it away, correct?
Yeah, you can take that way.
Okay,
Because
so
it's not really a matter of sole 100% survival. It's a matter of nutrition that we get from animals. Now, like you're saying, I don't condone the exploitation of animals. Used to have chickens in our backyard, and whenever we needed to slaughter one, we would make sure to put them asleep first.
wait, how is that not exploitation though? What do you mean by exploitation if not this? You literally just like
Okay,
exploit,
so-
like you literally exploit when you have backyard chickens.
Is
You
it-
exploit them for food, right?
So, how's
Wait,
this?
let's
In
not
the
move on.
wild-
Like when you make a claim and
No,
then
no,
I'm asking a
I'm
question
not-
about that claim, can you please answer it and not just move on? What's the definition of exploitation that you are using here to make the claim that you are not exploiting animals when you kill them for food?
Exploitation is taking and taking without giving. I never took and took from the chickens without giving. I gave
You
them food.
literally
I
took
gave
their
them
life
water.
away. You
I
literally
shot-
took their life
I
away for.
shot and killed the predators that would kill them.
Sure, but you
I
literally
protected
they
those
didn't ask.
chickens, and
Hold
in
on,
turn,
hold on,
got
hold on,
food.
hold on, Odium. This can't continue. You can't continue just like filibustering, right? Because you make a claim and another claim and another claim. Make a claim and then stop. All right. I understood what you meant, right?
Okay.
So, like, you brought chickens into your house or into your backyard or something like that, right? And then other animals want to predate on those chickens, and you took those predators away somehow, right? Either killed them or shushed them away. And then you took the animal and predated on them yourself. How is that not exploitation? Like you literally only saving them from the predators because you want to continue using the animals for food. So that's exploitation, right? Whether it's a justified exploitation or not, let's put them aside for a second. But that's definitionally exploitation, right? Like I'm not sure. Like
It can be considered.
yeah, I think it can.
Yes.
Yeah, because like exploitation definitionally is not taking without giving back. That's just like I don't know what that definition is. I think the correct definition would be using somebody for your gain without considering their best interest, something like that. So you use chickens for like food, so that's like exploitation,
Food.
right?
So I could feed my family.
Sure.
So they could survive because
Yeah,
we didn't
oh,
have
hold on, no. You're going back to survival when we just concluded that you took away the survival claim, right? It's no longer, you're not killing animals for survival. You're not exploiting animals for
Does the
survival.
human body not need food to survive?
It doesn't need food, it doesn't need specifically killed animals or exploited animal secretions, right? Hold on. Hold on. You took away the claim that you eat animal foods for survival. So please don't rely back on that. You took away the claim,
I
right?
tried to reword that, but you refused to let me reword
No,
it.
please reword it
I
now
tried to
then.
tell you what I actually meant.
You meant it's a matter of
Animals-
nutrition to slaughter animals, right? You said that. I wrote it down.
Matter of nutrition.
Yeah.
And
So
does the human body not need nutrition to stay healthy and survive? Does
Sure,
it not
so-
need that good bacteria and bad bacteria?
Sure. So what's the evidence that you can't get that from on plant foods or plant diets, like including supplements?
It's been proven that 1/5.
Yeah,
of
show me
spinach
that
contains
evidence.
less iron
Show me
than
that
fish.
evidence. Show me that evidence. Show me that evidence. If it's been
Google
proven, you can
search
find
and
that evidence
some
right
bad
now.
evidence.
If it's been proven, then you can very easily find that evidence right now. Otherwise, you would need to retract this statement as well, right? Because spoiler alert, I've been vegan for 10 years. Haven't had any animal products for 10 years, except the occasional mistake once every couple of years. So like minuscule amount.
Give me a second. My phone's a little slow when having multiple things running.
Mm-hmm. So, in what way am I a cliche? Please be specific. I appreciate the compliment on my hair, but like, please be specific. When you say somebody is a cliche, you should probably explain it. So, just to make sure, right? Human body needs nutrition from foods. You said that. Now I'm asking for provide evidence that it must
And I'm trying to get that
be
positive.
from animal foods,
It's
right?
not that it must.
Yeah,
We
there
are
you go.
herbivores.
So you
Humans
can
are
be.
herbivores.
We don't have to be herbivores to
Don't have to be
be.
herbivores.
Yeah,
no.
we don't. Yeah, we don't have to be herbivores to be okay and even healthy on plant nutrition. We are omnivores after all, right?
Yeah, omnivores.
Yeah,
Omnivores. We
yeah.
are
As omnivores, exactly. As omnivores, we can get nutrition from both plants and animals.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like your position when you came in, like all hot about it, was we slaughter animals for survival, and therefore I don't consider it a moral issue. So now that we know that it's not for survival, you retracted that claim. Unless you can find some kind of a paper, some kind of a position where it says you cannot survive and thrive without animal products, then it would have to become a moral issue, right? To exploit and slaughter animals?
I guess it would, but
Yeah. So provide evidence for your
who
claim.
says we're exploiting?
Maybe
Who
you're.
says we're actually exploiting?
Well, you said it,
cows
right?
would
You
not
agreed with
actually
me.
survive in the wild.
You agreed with me that I don't know
I
why
agree
we're
with
talking
you
about the
on
wild.
some points.
You agreed with me on the
exploitation.
definition of exploitation, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So having
To
backyard
exploit,
chickens and
you have to
slaughter,
be able to speak for your own.
bro. So having
can't speak.
so having backyard chickens and exploiting and slaughtering them, so like using them for food, is exploitation definitionally correct?
We only killed one chicken for every 10.
Hey, answer my question, please. Is it definitionally exploitation? Yes.
Repeat the question.
Yeah. Is having backyard chickens that you exploit for food? Sorry, I'm using the word itself. So you have backyard chickens, and the only reason you have them is because you want them for food, correct?
In case we ever got down low, yes.
Yeah. So
As I
like
have a backup
otherwise,
food source.
wait. You also use them for like eggs and stuff, right?
Eggs. Yes.
Yeah. So that's definitionally exploitation, correct?
In a way, it can be considered.
Yeah, by my definition that I gave to you, like unless you want to change that definition
By
somehow.
your definition, it can be considered exploitation, but by the definition
Cool.
of somebody who's just trying to survive, just trying to
Wait,
feed their
wait,
family,
you keep
it's
that
not
going.
exploitation,
Hold on.
it's basic survival.
Why? This is so stupid, Odium. You keep going back to survival when you
Because
already
that's what it's
admitted.
all about.
Wait,
The
when you
continuation of life.
wait. You already admitted that you don't exploit like animals
Yelling
for
doesn't mean
survival. Hold on. Do you want to make the claim again that you wouldn't survive without animal products?
I wouldn't survive without food.
Yeah, food, fine. I'm asking specifically about animal food. Would you
That's what
survive without animal food? Yes or no?
Possible if I can pay for it.
Wait, you
It
think?
takes more time to grow a patch of carrots than it does to slaughter a chicken and feed.
Yeah, what do you
that
what do your chickens eat? In your backyard setup? Yeah, they eat food,
Chickens
right?
would eat,
Commercial food? Do you buy commercial food for them?
dried corn.
Yeah, how
Dried
long do you
corn
think
and
it took to grow that corn in comparison to corn for food, like for the corn, the type of corn that I would eat.
I don't know. It was cheaper to buy a bag of feed than it was to buy food.
Yeah, that's because like where you live, it's subsidized. But let's like put that aside, right? You were talking about like how long it takes. You looking at this one space where you take a chicken and you slaughter them, right? And then you compare it. Well, carrots took a longer time to grow than slaughtering a chicken. You disregarding that it took you a very long time to raise that chicken, and you disregarded the fact that the feed took a very long time to grow as well, right?
Because when raising that chicken, we already
Bro,
had 10 others.
can you
full
please
grown.
concentrate? I'm asking you a question. Can you answer it?
I did answer your question.
No. Does it take long time to grow corn for the feed of your chickens? About the same amount of time as like growing carrots? Yeah?
Chicken grows faster.
Hey, I was talking about corn
Leave
for
chicken
feed.
alone.
Can you concentrate, please? Like, I
It
know,
takes
like,
longer-
hey,
it
can you
takes
concentrate?
longer to grow plants. It takes longer to grow plants than it does for
Yeah,
a chicken to grow.
so like corn that you grow, that other people grow for your chickens to grow on that corn also took a very long time. Correct? Yes or no, please? I don't want another
As far as I
story.
know. Depends on what fertilizer they use.
So when you're looking at what it took, how much time it took to raise your food, in quotations, you're not considering all the aspects of it. You're not considering the raising of the chicken themselves, and you're not considering the raising of their feed. You're not considering all the resources that it took to raise that feed, and then to feed to the chicken, and then to kill the chicken, correct? So your comparison, what I'm trying to say is that your comparison is unfair.
How is it unfair?
Yeah, because you're comparing growing a carrot, the entire food cycle of growing a carrot, to a tiny sliver of the food cycle of a chicken. You're not considering all the food cycle of a chicken, including raising corn, growing corn for the feed of that chicken. That's what I'm saying. Just because you externalize it, you buy it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's the evidence that we as human beings need animal products to survive?
I've done repeatedly said we are omnivores and we do not need animal products to survive.
Awesome. So we don't need animal
You're only
products to
choosing and
survive.
selecting what I say. I've already said that we are omnivores, and the
Yeah, but you
definition of
keep coming.
omnivores is that we can survive on both plants and animals.
Odium.
You're only selecting what you want to see.
I don't want you to filibuster. Continue filibustering. I'm gonna start muting you. Don't filibuster. I understood your point. You don't need to repeat it 10 times. So we don't need it to survive. The next time you're coming back to, oh, but I eat food to survive, I'm gonna kick you out, right? Because you just committed. You just said we don't need animal products to survive, correct?
But we need food to survive.
Yeah, we don't need animal products to survive, correct?
Some, in a way. You can get you get less nutrients from plants than you do.
Wait. So do we or do we not need animal products to survive? Please, yes or no? Do we need animal products to survive? Yes or no?
We are omnivores.
Do we need animal products to survive? I'm getting really tired of you. Do we need animal products to survive? Yes or no?
Omnivore means both.
Do we need animal products to survive? Yes or no? I'm asking if we need animal products to survive. There you go. We do not need animal products to survive, correct?
Let me finish.
We do not. Do we need? No, answer my fucking question. Do we need animal products to survive? Yes or no?
We do not solely need animal products to survive.
Do we need any animal products to survive? Yes or no? Do we need animal products to survive?
I've already answered your question.
Do we need animal products to survive? It's a yes or no. Do we need any animal products to survive? Yes or no?
That is not as simple as a
Do
yes
we
or no
need any
question.
animal products to survive? Answer the fucking question. Do we need any animal products to
I
survive?
have answered your question, but it's not the answer you want, so you're going to
It's a
continue
yes or no
ignoring it.
question, so
Just
I want a yes or no
No, it is
answer.
not. It's not
I
a-
want a yes or no
it's
answer. I'm
not a
gonna
yes or
mute
no
you.
question. It's not.
I'm gonna mute you right now, ODM. I want a yes or no answer. You made the claim that we need animal products to survive, so I'm asking, do we need any animal products to survive? Yes, no, or I'm gonna kick you out.
You're gonna quit with the selective hearing because I've said we do not.
Yes or no?
solely
Yes or
need
no?
animal
I want
products.
yes or no. I want yes or no to this.
Time.
I want yes or no. I want a yes or
That
no.
was a yes or no question.
Do we
That's
need
not
any
simple.
animal
Yes,
products to
yes,
survive?
no.
Yes or no, ODM? Do we need any animal products to survive? Yes or no?
It's about basic nutrition.
Do we need any animal
Basic-
products to survive? Answer the question the way I asked it.
We need both. We need
We,
both plant
we need
and
animal
animals
products.
to
So you're making the claim that we need some animal products to survive, correct?
Yes, some animal products we get nutrition.
Provide
we only
evidence
get
for that.
from animal
Provide
products.
evidence for that. Provide evidence for that claim that we need some animal
Some
products to
nutrition.
survive because I've been vegan for 10
Some
years.
nutrition.
Provide evidence for that claim.
Well, you said you gave
I'm
me
gonna mute you.
occasional
Provide
snack.
evidence for that claim. Provide evidence for that claim or get the fuck out. If we need
Occasional
some
snack,
animal...
we get some nutrients from that.
Hey, ODM? When I told you don't fucking filibuster, I meant it. So if we need some animal products to survive, that makes me a fucking miracle, first of all. And second of all, I would like for you to provide evidence for your claim.
You've already destroyed your own claim.
No,
Because you
provide
said
evidence for your claim.
Because
Provide
you said
evidence for your claim.
sometimes you eat a steak. You
I don't-
sometimes eat a steak.
I
therefore
don't
you
eat
You
steak.
said that.
What the fuck?
You
I said
said
no, I said sometimes there was
You
a
said
mistake.
sometimes
No.
you eat a
Hey,
steak.
ODM, I don't eat a steak sometimes because I'm morally opposed to it. Sometimes I make a mistake and there is some trace of animal production in the food that I buy thinking that it's vegan, but it wasn't, right? So once in a while I buy
You know
chocolate and I
vegan
like
foods
traces
use
of...
shrimp meal
Hey, bro,
as fertilizer.
I haven't
Can't use
eaten...
that as
Hey,
fertilizer.
ODM, I haven't eaten any steaks. You've misheard, right? I don't eat steak. For 10 years, I haven't eaten any animal
You know, in
products.
greenhouse they use shrimp meal as fertilizer and call it vegan, right?
Sorry, can you provide evidence for the claim that we need some animal products to survive?
Basic nutrition facts.
Yeah, provide evidence for it.
That's all, yeah.
Yeah. Basic nutrition facts. Teach me, school me. Provide evidence for your claim.
School you.
Yeah, provide
Okay.
evidence for your claim,
Well-
please. Provide evidence for your claim.
Plants have nutrients.
Provide
nutrients,
evidence
right?
that I'm a fucking miracle. Provide evidence for your claim that we need some animal products to survive. Provide evidence for your claim that I'm a fucking miracle. I'm a mutant or something like that. Provide evidence for your claim now. Somebody in my fucking chat is 17 years vegan. Another fucking miracle. Provide evidence for your claim.
You can survive off of just veganism alone with the help of medicine, iron pills, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. So you can be on a plant-based diet and take like a supplement. You
With
don't
pills
need, by the way,
that
iron.
nutrients.
You don't. Hey, I'm talking now. You don't need iron supplements unless you have an absorption issue, right? So you can be on a plant-based diet without taking an iron supplement, but you do need like a B12 supplement, correct? So are you ready to abandon the idea? Are you ready? Odium, be quiet now. You are incredibly irritating. Be quiet now. Are you ready to abandon the idea that you need some animal products to survive in year 2025?
Nah.
Then provide evidence for your claim or get the fuck out. Frankly.
I can get the fuck out. I
See
just
ya.
came in here to rage bait y'all shit. I did that.
Okay. There you go. I don't know if I would trust that Star Wonder. I would prefer people take the supplement, frankly. I think that's the best way to go. We shouldn't be scared of supplements. Supplements are a good thing. Almost everybody takes them. Studies showed that 1 in 3 vegans dies from B12 deficiency. What? Cheeky, come in. Come in, have a discussion with me, and show evidence for your claim that 1 in 3 vegans dies from a lack of B12. Please provide evidence for your claim. I would love that. So, what's your name, Cheeky? Yeah, please come in. Provide evidence for your claim. And by the way, I come in here to rage bait you. I'm not raging. My tone of voice just goes that high. Wait, what is that? Really? Annie Oakley died of B12 anemia? That's funny. Sorry, that the fact that she died isn't funny, but that's a like funny rebuttal to just somebody coming in like making bullshit. You're recording slop on VAB. Good. I'm a rage personified. Yeah, it just like works better for me to look like it, but I'm cool. I'm alright, no worries. Here's the thing, right? Somebody comes in and makes those claims, right? It's fine that they like. I think it's a cope when they said, "Oh, I just come in here to rage bait," because I think that was serious. But here's the thing: me screaming at them, provide evidence for your claim. That's not me raging. That's just me wanting evidence, right? So that I know maybe I'm like special. Maybe I'm like a mutant. Maybe I'm like magic, right? Maybe there is a certain amount of time after which I will fucking die. And then I just want to know if I should start eating dog steaks again or something like that, right? So that's not me raging. That's just me holding somebody accountable. I do it in an aggressive way. Other people do it in a less aggressive way. We just have, our own experiences in life. So, are you gonna come in, Cheeky, are you gonna come in and, like, provide evidence for your claim? Let's just create a room for you. Cheeky, are you gonna come in, provide evidence for your claim? That 1 in 3 vegans die of B12 deficiency? What's his name? Sorry. Odium Ignis. Jesus Christ. So, I really want you to come in and I'm not here to argue with you, then stop making claims. Stop making claims, man. Like, my rudeness has nothing to do with your claim that 1 in 3 vegans die from B12 deficiency, does it? Right? So, just like, there's just like two different things. It's just like two different things. Oh, have they left? I think they left. I think they left. Let me just see. No, they're still here. Weird. So yeah, just like stop making weird claims. Just like, you made a claim that 1 in 3 vegans die from a B12 deficiency. Please provide evidence for your claim. You can just write down like the name of the study or something, and we can check it out together. Right here on stream. I don't know what that means. Sorry. It's by my pronouns are they them. By the way, I don't know if you care. Exclusive. Am I rude? No, I'm just like stern. I'm not rude. I gave them, that person, all the fucking space in the beginning. Vegan Gaze says it correctly. We are not overreacting to the claims that people make. We are fucking underreacting. I should have scolded the fuck out of him much, much more, but instead I just asked for evidence for their claim, right, in case there is some. That's an underreaction to the claim that we need to exploit and slaughter animals for some magical thing, right? For like some kind of a nutrition without which you wouldn't survive, right? So I'm underreacting by asking evidence for my claim as like sternly as it sounded, right? As abruptly as it sounded. When did I insult him? When did I insult him? If my dog can eat vegan, I live healthy, then I definitely think we should too. Yeah. Funny. People are like, I'm enjoying my chat lately. You are awesome. Cheeky, don't make any claims right now without providing evidence for your previous claim. That's just like incredibly disingenuous. You made a claim out of your ass. We all know that, including you. And so I don't know how you're not dying of shame right now. I'm not gonna lie, Cheeky. I don't know how you're not dying of fucking shame, saying what you said and just continuing writing in my chat. I'm not sure. Like, I would die of shame if I made some kind of a claim, such a ridiculous claim, with zero evidence behind it. I was just like, fuck. I just contributed to just stupid misinformation. I just made everybody around me stupider for opening my or typing my shit, right? I would fucking die of shame from that. Yes, because I didn't allow him to continue talking about irrelevant stuff while keep going. I don't know if you were here for the entire conversation, exclusive, right? Because that person came in here saying, we exploit and slaughter animals for survival, right? And then I said, do you actually believe that we need animal products to survive? And they said, no. And then they kept going back to, well, I'm doing it for survival, right? So when somebody makes a claim and then retracts it and then just continues making that claim, right? I should not be nice to that person. They are doing something insidious. They are doing circular argument type situation, and I shouldn't allow him to continue talking. That's a kindness, actually. I shouldn't allow him to continue making that claim again and again and again without providing evidence for it, because if we continued, he would make that claim again, and he has nothing to base it on, right? He's basically exploiting and slaughtering animals for falsity, as far as we know, right? It could be that some evidence does exist. It could be, but they provided none. So I shouldn't. It's a niceness, right? It's like a kindness to tell somebody, listen, you are talking gibberish. You're saying something that is potentially probably false, unless you have evidence for it. And your entire argument is based on that claim, right? I shouldn't allow him to continue talking about other shit when I know he's gonna bring it back into his main claim without providing evidence for it. So it's a kindness to interject in that case. It's a kindness to both of us, because I could have continued let him speak. He's one of those people, he would never stop speaking, frankly. He would filibuster for the rest of his life if needed. He would have never stopped. I actually, you know what, next person who comes in and they're also like that, exclusive, right? I hope you stick around and come back to this channel. I'm just gonna allow them to just talk. And you'll see how long that takes without me interjecting. And you are gonna have to listen to all of those claims, to them talking about their entire life history, while making claim after claim after claim after claim. It's called gish galloping, right? It's like a debate tactic. And some people are just like stream of consciousness. That's just how they talk, right? And I'm going to make you sit through it, and I'm not going to interject. How about that? The next time I see you in my chat and I'm actually having a debate with somebody, I'm just not going to interject, and I'll see you fucking dying. I don't think that would be a kindness. I think it would be a kindness to stop those kind of people from giving me the entire history of their life, while their main claim is based on a falsity. You know what I mean? Oh shit, my chat has stopped. Oh, there you go. Sorry, my chat has really fucking stopped. So I've missed like a lot. Well, then I don't know where you got that claim from. I would really love for you to provide evidence for it, though. Yeah. Oh, serum concentrations of vitamin B12 and folate in British male omnivores, vegetarians and vegans results from a cross-sectional analysis of Epic Oxford cohort study. Are you gonna, is it gonna show that, vegans die? 1 in 3 vegans is gonna die? Is that what it's gonna show? Lower vitamin B12 concentration, but higher folate concentration than vegetarians and omnivores. Half of the vegans were categorized as vitamin B12 deficient. Death? Is there any death? Let's check it out. Mortality. That's mortality in British vegetarians. That's from that's not from the article itself. Oh, the article itself is Axis. I'm gonna break the law offline. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna break the law offline. Where's the door? Okay, I'm gonna try to do it like that. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. This is from 2010, by the way, but that's okay. Only 15 years ago, when it was less prevalent for vegans to even be. Let's ignore the fact that I broke the law. Okay, let's check mortality. More. Is it gonna show? No, it doesn't. It doesn't even say mortality. Studies show that mean serum concentration of it, blah, 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 blah. We already read that. In addition of a half of men consuming a vegan diet and 7% of men consuming a vegetarian diet were categorized according to the serum vitamin B12 concentration as being vitamin B12 deficient. Correct. People take your fucking vitamin B12. Let's see supplement. How many of them supplemented? So there you go. Vitamin B12 is natural, present only in foods animal origin, and vegans who do not consume sufficient quantities of food fortified with vitamin B12, such as some breakfast cereals, blah, 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 or regularly take B12 supplement, will have an increased risk of developing B12 deficiency. So we found out that some people are cringe, they don't take B12 supplements, and so they're going to result in B12 deficiencies. But mortality doesn't fucking say anything. Let me see. Maybe I should search 1 in 3. No. 1 in 3? No. So where did that statistic come from, Cheeky? Where did that statistic come from? That 1 in 3 vegans die from B12 deficiency? Yeah, what you made the specific claim, 1 in 3 vegans, that's a number, that's a fucking as specific as one can get, die from a B12 deficiency. I don't see it here. I could be wrong, right? It will take me like a little bit of time to read. And by the way, those who did supplement, let's just check the supplements again. Just because we have like an issue in our own community with people making the claim that we shouldn't take B12 supplements, right? So regular use of vitamin supplement over the past 12 months was assessed in the food frequency questionnaire. Blah, 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 blah. Use supplements, folate supplements. Daily intake of vitamin B12 and folate obtained from supplements were also calculated. The men who did not provide any information on use of vitamin B12 or folate supplements were categorized as non-users. That's obvious. Participants self-reported their height and weight. Let's check out. So, yeah, we just read that. Okay, so there you go. I think it would be here, supplement, vitamin B12. Yes, 10 omnivores use vitamin B12, by the way. 45 vegetarians and 43 vegans used vitamin B12. And this is how many vegans didn't use vitamin B12. So yeah, people, take your vitamin B12 is what I'm saying, right? But this is no evidence for your claim, Cheeky. No, I'm so sorry. Try again. I really hope you can though. To weigh another, you conduct it on the data set. Sorry, can you provide that? You can come into my Discord server and show me what you mean by that. I want to see that. And I'm gonna bring somebody who can read statistics and shit. I'm gonna ask for somebody to come in as well. Yeah. So, vegans, don't be foolish. Take your B12 supplements. Omnivores should probably as well, because some of them do. Yeah. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? By the way, I trust Tone to have done everything correctly. No, it's funny. You're 17. Oh, shit. By the way, I have provided my pronouns. If you misuse them, you're a piece of shit. Just FYI. So, so wait. It doesn't even make mortality claims in here. There is though, there is like mortality conversation. In the what's its name? Fuck me. This. Let's go. Let's check it out. It's also from 2009, so highly inapplicable to 2025. I think we got better, but we'll see. So the mortality of both vegetarians and non-vegetarians in the studies is low with national rates. Within the study, mortality from circulatory diseases and all causes is not significantly different between vegetarians and meat eaters. Well, that's vegetarians and they also eat a huge amount of cholesterol. But the study is not large enough, so that's not gonna make the right claim. It's the same one, isn't it? So it's vegetarians again. This time from 1999, so that they're not gonna have any new information either. So 1 in 3 vegans die from a B12 deficiency. I'm waiting for the evidence for that claim. I'm waiting for the evidence. I'm waiting, Cheeky, for the evidence for the claim that 1 in 3 vegans die of B12 deficiency. Provide that evidence, please. Otherwise, you're talking out of your ass. That's just how it goes. I'm going from hot to cold. Like my hands are cold, but my cheeks are red. Yeah. Meanwhile, the mortality
Hello,
of...
VPM.
Hey, hello. That was a shit show.
Here,
Sorry?
I was there for a second. You were on your other Discord, by the way, yapping. I was just looking.
Yeah, no problem. You're always welcome to come in. Yeah.
I had to leave because my ears couldn't take it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We were both screamy, weren't we?
Bro.
I was screamy. Yeah, that's, it's just like, that's my way of telling people they're assholes.
Well,
I screamed them.
What
Oh, somebody made the claim that we need animal products to survive, and then when I asked them for evidence for that claim, after they made it like a third time, after retracting that claim, I got screamy and asked them for evidence for the claim. They couldn't provide it, and then they said, "Oh, I was just rage baiting you," and quit.
Okay, so people who abuse animals prefer to waste time and abuse more animals in the meantime.
Yeah, and they're doing it for, I don't know, the enjoyment of people getting upset. Interesting.
Well, if
isn't it?
they enjoy people getting upset, they might as well just start kicking dogs at this point. Like, come
Yeah.
on. Like, if you want to rage bait people and make people upset, just start kicking dogs.
Yeah, many more people will get upset, not just like a small, tiny amount of vegans. Yeah, just start kicking dogs on the street. And when people are like, all the flesh eaters are gonna run over and say, "What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna start kicking you, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "Nah, I'm just doing it for rage bait," and just walk away. That would be perfect. A little dangerous for them, though. Oh, it's better to rage bait a tiny non-binary person online. Much safer for them to do. Yeah.
Well, if they like to rage bait people who can't defend themselves, I wouldn't be surprised if they do something similar to disabled people.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Somebody making another claim. How the fuck am I abusing animals by eating sterile eggs? I'm not sure what sterile means there.
Maybe you're better at telling AI pictures that
I'm gonna mute that for a second. So, how the fuck are you abusing animals? Well, you're abusing the hens who make those eggs. I don't know what sterile has to do with it. That's like what, like bacteria? No, we don't consider bacteria. So I'm not sure what you're meaning there, but the hens who are either locked in cages or not, right? But at the end, after they stop like producing, they're like exploited, right, for production of eggs. Eggs are infertile. That's fine. We're not talking about fetuses. That's obvious, right? We know that those eggs are infertile. We're not talking about the fetuses. We're talking about the animals who birthed that thing. Being exploited for food that comes out of their ass, and after they can't be profitably exploited anymore, they are sent to slaughter. We're talking about the male chicks, the brothers of those animals that are exploited for eggs, being macerated on the first day of life, being just dropped into like a huge blender, or being put into garbage bags to suffocate and die next to the garbage bin, right? That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about the eggs themselves, but sterile is the wrong word to use. I think you understand that. That's fine. People misuse words. You don't see my point? The point, that's animal abuse. when exploitation leads to animal abuse. Exploitation is animal abuse. It's harmful to the animal when you exploit them, and it's obviously harmful to the animal when you kill them, right? So I'm not sure what you're saying there. Do you not see how it's animal abuse? Do you not understand you need me to show you the male chicks being blended alive? Would that help? You incentivizing the farmers with your money. When you go and buy eggs, the supermarket is going to order more eggs from a farmer who is abusing animals. So that's how, right? It's not direct. You're not kicking the hen yourself. You're just paying somebody to abuse animals. You're giving them money for food that you don't need, or for other products as well that you don't fucking need. That's how, right? It's not direct. It's like you're paying for it. I don't know how else to say it. Hope that's clear. Yeah, chick shredding. You want me to open this? Exclusive, let me know if you want me to open the chick shredding. If you want to see it. No, nobody made the claim that you're doing it directly. You pay for animal abuse. I didn't say you are abusing an animal. I said you pay for animal abuse. Yeah, would you like me to show? Yes or no, please. Right? Exclusive. Would you like me to show you the chick shredding? I don't want to show it to somebody who doesn't want to see. Because it's horrific. Yeah, you pay for food that abuses animals. And now that you know that, and I can show it to you, please say yes or no. Would you like to see male chicks being shredded alive for eggs in the egg production? Yes or no? No, thank you. So you're paying for somebody that you don't want to see with your eyes, the animal abuse, you don't want to see it, yet you're totally fine with paying for it. What do you think that makes you? I don't want to call you names. You let me know. What do you think that makes you? Sorry, welcome to capitalism? Is that like your argument that in capitalism it's okay to pay for animal abuse? Are you going to make the claim that it's okay in capitalism to pay for animal abuse? No. So, no. So, what's your justification now for paying for animal abuse? Animal abuse you don't want to see with your eyes. You're not willing. You want to stay without that mental image in your mind of small baby animals being thrown into a macerator. You want to stay without that image in your eyes. Vegans look at that image and they say, fuck, I'm not gonna pay for that shit anymore. And they stop paying for it. That's what vegans do. But you don't want to watch it, which is fair. It's horrific. It's terrible. You're looking at baby chicks going into macerator one after another, being macerated by huge blades. That's horrific. You don't want that mental image in your mind. Yet you're saying it's fine to pay for it. Why, exclusive? Guys, this stream is going to be moderated by Tone. I don't want to hear any more crying about how his moderation in somehow like infringes on your rights or something like that. I don't care. This is not a free country. This is my stream. And Tone is moderating it. Please don't bother me with your moral superiority complex. How is that moral superiority if I want other people to join me in not paying for male chick maceration? In what way is that moral superiority? Complex. Like, if I had a moral superiority complex, surely I would want to continue being the most moral than everybody else. Yet I'm advocating for everybody to recognize that it's immoral to macerate baby chicks alive. So, by the way, can you please answer my question? In what way is it okay for you to pay for baby chick maceration, but it's not okay for you to see baby chick maceration? Why don't you want to see it? We don't all have emotions? You don't have any emotions, Chica? The fuck does that mean? Sorry if that was meant to be rage bait. It didn't work. It just made me laugh. Fucking funny. Oh, let me see. People want my attention in my server. I think. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let me just fucking leave it. I wanted to do that. I know. So, can you fucking answer my question, Exclusive? You see, that's people like you then complain that I'm asking them questions in a irritated tone after I've asked that question like 3 or 4 times and you're still not answering. Can you please answer my question? How's it okay for you to pay for maceration of baby chicks, but not okay to see it? I don't see how that's an answer for my question. Me being not the arbiter of the universe has nothing to do with the question because I'm asking you about your position, right? We have different opinions. Please tell me what is your opinion on paying for maceration of baby chicks, but you don't want to see it. What is your opinion on it? I'm asking you, right? So I don't see how, in what way you've answered my question in any kind of way. Yeah, can you eat not eggs? I understand that you like eggs, right? But every time you buy eggs, you pay for animal abuse. And you seem to be against animal abuse, Exclusive, since you're telling me that it's not animal abuse. You're paying to not have to see it. Well, that's like what does that make you? I don't mean like fucking know. It's like willfully ignorant, isn't it? Right? Do you like the entire supermarket? So Exclusive, are you for or against animal abuse? I don't know what that means, like the entire supermarket. Are you for or against animal abuse? Against. So what does it make you when you are against animal abuse but you pay for it? What does that make you? You pay for it for unnecessary stuff, right? You can just buy tofu, a known egg replacer. You can just eat tofu. And you wouldn't be participating in animal abuse. You wouldn't be participating in chicks being grounded up alive. Just chicks getting thrown into a macerator. You wouldn't be paying for it. All of those, so free-range, biological, All of them abuse animals, right? I'm not sure what biological is. As much as you can, so you still pay for animal abuse. I don't know what biological means, but free range doesn't mean anything. You still exploit and slaughter animals. That's abuse. I'm not sure people understand what the word abuse means. Abuse means causing harm to somebody. Yeah. So would it be abuse if I slaughtered my dog? Would it be abusive to my dog? Would it be abusive to my dog if I slaughtered him? Yes. Would it be abuse if I just like got him just so that he can produce something for me? So like, I don't know, dog eggs somehow? And then when he stops giving me what I want from him, I slaughtered him. Would that be abuse? Exclusive? Oh, at least you wouldn't have killed him for no reason. So if I kill him because I want his skin, my dog, is that not abuse? Yeah. So if I killed my dog because I want his skin, so that's not for no reason. I want his skin. I can live without his skin. I can just like wear like things like this, right? That are warm enough. But I want his skin, so I'm gonna kill him. Is that abuse? Oh, Felix is cooking up tofu. Maybe we can watch Felix cooking up tofu while I'm talking to Oz. Oh, I think he's cooking up something else. If you're really cold or freezing, no. So it wouldn't be abuse if I want something, I can get it somewhere else, but I'm deciding to kill my dog for it anyways. That wouldn't be abuse all of a sudden. Again, abuse is like harm. It's causing harm, intentional harm to somebody. I don't see why intentional harm all of a sudden changes because I feel a certain way, right? About like wanting this specific product. So, what do you mean directly? What do you mean by directly? My dog is right now in the living room. If I bring him here and kill him on stream and skin him, because I am kind of chilling right now, right? I could wear another hoodie, or I could skin my dog and like take his skin and tan it and use it to warm myself up, right? Probably will warm myself up killing the dog as well. So that would be a reason, hypothetically, right? By the way, I don't have a dog. Don't worry about it, guys. So I'm asking, right? In what way would that not be abuse? I think people never think about these things strong enough. So, I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's disgusting. That's not nice to you, Cheeky. What's the morally relevant difference between a dog and a cow that makes it okay to slaughter a cow for her skin, but not my dog? Oh, Felix. I want food now. Oh man, that looks good. Felix really knows how to cook, man. That's a lot of sauce. I don't like animal abuse, but I wouldn't consider hunting abuse since it's natural for survival. So I'm not sure what you mean by natural for survival. Can you not survive without hunting, do you think? Miko? The government, I don't care about the government claims. Also, I think like intentional harm is the definition of abuse, the word abuse. So I don't see how hunting a sentient being would not be abuse. Are you conflating direct action with indirect repercussion of your choice? Well, it's not indirect repercussion, you're causing it. It's the cause of your action. Every time you buy eggs, you give the farmer your money to abuse more animals. It's supply and demand. It's basic supply and demand, right? Like, if it was for necessary stuff, exclusive, I would probably have like a much lower ability to tell anybody anything, right? But this is for unnecessary stuff. Very easily replaceable, unnecessary food for which every time you pay for it, you pay for animal abuse. So I'm again really not sure what you mean by your claims. Hellraiser, can you be like, I don't know, less ad hominem? Like, just like attack ideas, not people. No, I mean the food they're making, not anything else. You mean this? I agree that synthetic is not food, not a good option. What do you mean by that? Otherwise, synthetic bad. In my book, synthetic is fantastic. Okay, so every time, I thought you said that you're against animal abuse. So every time you go and buy eggs instead of buying tofu, right? Like it's one replacement. So every time you go buy eggs, you pay for the thing that you are morally opposed to, that you can very easily replace, right? There is not much things under capitalism that you can say that about, that you can very easily replace that thing. That is, though, true about all animal products. You can very easily replace it with something that maybe doesn't have zero moral implications, but definitely doesn't abuse animals. I'm not sure what you mean here. Do you mean my tone of voice? Is that like an ad hominem at my tone of voice? I'm not sure what that means. Sure, plants are alive from a fish, but they're not sentient. There is nobody in there to consent or not consent. There is no consent, doesn't apply to plants because there is just like no individual in there, right? It's like asking for consent from my glass. But animals are sentient. There is an individual in there, an individual that has all these feelings and emotions and the ability to perceive life around them. That's why words like abuse apply to sentient beings, animals and human beings, and they don't apply to things like plants and glass. Well, my argument is that you're paying for it, though. And you're paying for something that you can easily replace and no longer pay for the abuse of animals. But yet you decide to pay for the abuse of animals. Yes, I blame the consumer because the consumer is the one who's creating the demand. Absolutely. So in case of animal products exclusive, the abuse is inherent. There is absolutely no way to produce animal products as like a production line without abusing animals, right? Because you always have to exploit them and you always have to kill them for all animal production. Now, I'm not saying like, or like all meat, for instance, is like, like holds these implications. If you eat roadkill, incidental roadkill, if you find a corpse somewhere and you want to eat it, that's fine. That doesn't have like inherent moral implications. But when you go to a supermarket and buy eggs, meat, dairy, honey, that animal abuse is inherent to that product. You can't avoid it. And you are the one creating the demand. No, you're the one creating the demand, correct? If I'm wrong about that, send me evidence for it, right? Make the claim why I'm wrong, and then send evidence for it. Like, well, then you're gonna inherently pay for animal abuse, Cheeky. And are you against animal abuse? Or are you for animal abuse? Natural for survival, I mean, we are predators by nature, like other predators that hunt for their food. Well, then if you wouldn't be hunting, then you wouldn't survive? Is that what you mean? The economical impacts of plant farming wouldn't work? What do you mean by that? And what's the evidence for that? I think Selig has done eating, making food. What do you mean by that? Like, people make these claims all the fucking time. Where did you get that idea? What the fuck? It's always such a left field situation as well. Absolutely fucking left field. Economical impacts and plant farming. What the fuck does that mean? Mike, actually, would you like to come in and talk to me in VC? I would love to hear what you mean by that. Like, I think it will take such a long time for you to write it out, and you can't put links in the chat and all of that. Where? Lamberto, where? Where is that? Who said that? Don't you create a demand for human suffering when you buy a new phone? Fuck. Yeah, you caught it, Lamberto. Perfect. Thank you. I would not have caught it. Okay. So you have a phone though. So no, you don't inherently generate human suffering when you buy a phone. You would need to provide evidence for the specific company generating that human suffering, right? You would need to frankly show that there is any human suffering at all in the production of phones when comparing to the counterfactual, right? So what counterfactual means is something like this, right? You have two things competing with each other. In one of them, you buy a phone, right? And it probably does have like some human suffering to it, maybe, right? You would need to provide evidence for it. In the other one, you don't buy a phone. Which one of those things creates more human suffering? I don't know. Because it could be, I could claim that you not buying a phone would actually create more human suffering because the people, I'm guessing you mean like something like mining, right? The mining of metals, special metals. First of all, a lot of phones don't have that anymore. They just like recycle the metals. And second of all, you would have to prove that them not working in mines anymore would produce less suffering. And I don't know if you can make that claim. Whereas I can make the claim that if we no longer exploit and slaughter animals, it would produce less suffering because those animals wouldn't exist anymore. Like, we wouldn't be like bringing them into existence because that's the only reason they are brought into existence. So we should start thinking in counterfactuals. Me buying eggs. The counterfactual is me buying tofu instead, right? Tofu has maybe some moral implications, but it has far less moral implications than the inherent moral implications of egg production, which exploits and slaughters animals, and that's animal abuse. So, don't know what to tell you. Like, the counterfactual of me not buying the phone could be just fucking worse for those people. If you can even prove that there is human suffering in the production of my phone. I can give you the company, show me. Right? Who's made it? I'm a fish. So I'm gonna tag you, so I'll tell you what my phone is. TCL. I think it's 50. Next paper. If you can provide evidence that my phone caused more suffering than me buying another phone, a different phone, type of phone, or me not buying a phone at all, hey, next phone, I'm just not gonna buy a phone. I'm gonna just do something else. I'm gonna buy one of them Nokia phones with snake. They still, by the way, they still exist. I fucking used to love those phones. I'm just not gonna buy a smartphone. Yeah, it's Telco. Frankly, Brett, I hate that phone. I hate this phone. Shame that I'm stuck with it now for like 5 years because that's how long I use every phone I buy. I really don't like it. It's like compared to my previous phone, it's not good. Bacon stands for British resistance. In Starmer's Britain, it's carried as symbols. I have no idea what you're saying and how that bullshit pertains to the ethics of buying bacon. Bro, I don't know what you just said. I have no idea. Oh, I don't find death threats hilarious. I hope you don't do that. I hope you don't do that. I hope nobody does that. Why the fuck would you, like, want to either instigate death threats or induce death threats? Like, Hellraiser, what's the mechanism behind this? Are you making the claim that you like to rage bait? It's funny to you when people are suffering? Because rage is suffering, right? It's funny to you? Why? Like, tell me why. Right? I'm not telling you doing something wrong, right? I just want to know. What's the mechanism there? It's funny to you when people threaten you? Why? You're mostly philosophizing. Micah, here's the thing though, right? The claim that you made is empirical. Or maybe you've asked the question, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna go back because then I'll lose my space. Okay, you're asking a specific question. So let me see. Imagine we stop all meat farming and go completely vegetarian. Well, vegan. We're talking about veganism, so no dairy, no eggs either. How would that impact the world? Oh, I actually have an answer to that. Because we do have research on that. That's compared, right? So, if we went plant-based, entirely plant-based, right? I hope you're watching my screen. We would reduce farmland by 75%, and that includes reducing cropland, actually, because we are overproducing plant foods to feed to animals as well. So 75% reduction in land, a huge reduction in land. You can see like the breakdown from which products, how much land they use. A huge reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, because you can see how much animal production actually emits, right? You have some vegetable foods in here, so you have like palm oil and olive oil right there, right? And coffee. But you don't interact with the foods that I've just mentioned the way you interact with animal foods. You don't eat, I hope, 50 grams of any kind of oil a day, right? Or 100 grams or 150 grams. So the impact would be favorable to human beings. It also reduces the amount of water we use. This is global warming impact, and you can see the animal products have much bigger global warming impact. This is based on weight. This is based on protein. So like even plant proteins have like a much smaller impact. Land use as well, much smaller. So this is greenhouse gas emissions again. This is acidification. So animal foods are like much lower here. Like, right, if you see like eggs and tofu, right, I compared them earlier. Eggs have much bigger acidification potential, not potential, like what actually happens, right? Eutrophication that I don't know enough about. Also, animal products are just like much higher. And land use, obviously, I showed that already. Environmental footprint again. So it's just like not one study, right? That's what I'm showing. This is a comparing of like actual diets and the vegan diets right here. The two vegan diets, they're just like lower in all impact. Generally speaking, that's grass-fed. Where did I didn't publish it. It's right here though, right? So like, it would reduce our water use in a crazy way. So it's like, animal production is detrimental to humanity in profound ways. I have bad news for you. I'm looking it up right now, and it's made by China. Not surprised. So it basically immediately loses, unfortunately. I will dig deeper though. No, I won't like to direct. This phone causes more suffering than other phones, or not buying a phone at all. Right? That's what I want. Something can be made in China and not increase suffering when you buy that thing. Right? So the epistemic claim there is very specific, right? Me not buying a phone would reduce human suffering counterfactually to me buying a phone. That's the claim, right? You respect everyone's belief. Do you respect the beliefs of grapists? Vicky? What else do I own made in China? Probably a few things. I don't understand. That still doesn't interact with your specific claim. That me buying a phone, me buying a technology would increase... by the way, is TCL made in China? It's a Spanish company. Would increase human suffering. Or does increase human suffering because I do have a phone, right? In comparison with me buying a different phone or me not buying a phone at all, right? Again, if you prove it to me, I'll change my mind. I'll change my habits accordingly. I will use up this phone and then I won't buy a smartphone anymore. Although I do need one for work, but we'll figure it out somehow, right? I don't know, I'll be locked in on a computer all day, just like answering questions on a computer or something, the computer that already exists. Yes, the counterfactual, though, is me not buying the phone. Like, let me give you an example. Somebody who works 16 hours a day for cents on the dollar, would they suffer more if they didn't have a job? No sense. And all of a sudden we're speaking about shoes. I thought we were talking about my phones. Not a lady, they, them, non-binary. So, why are you paying for animal abuse? Exclusive was the question last time, I think. Yeah, far more sentient than animals. That's a gibberish claim. Sentience is an on-off basically switch. You either have sentience or you don't. I think you mean they're also sapient on top of being sentient. But the claim that humans are far more sentient than animals, that's gibberish. That's incorrect. Oh shit, I've jumped. Sorry about that. What do you mean these stats are useless? What the fuck are they useless for? Somebody asked a specific question. What would happen if we all went vegan or plant-based? And I answered the question. The world would thrive. I'm not sure what you're asking here. Sorry, did you, Hellraiser, did you answer my question? Why the fuck is it funny to you when other people suffer? Or when other people threaten you? Risk of death and danger. Why is that funny to you, risk of death and danger? By the way, it's not risk of death and danger. You're just some plonker, anonymous plonker online. Nobody can actually get to you. I'm more in danger of people getting to me than you will ever be. You're just like an anonymous plonker online, so there is no risk for you. So I'm asking, why is that funny to you? I'm just gonna jump to the top, and I'm sorry if I missed something. I'm apologize. Yeah, if the only constant is change, then why aren't you changing? Now that you know that you buying eggs causes animal abuse, why wouldn't you change that? I thought you were against animal abuse. Is it a Chinese company, not Spanish? I bought it from Spaniards. I didn't know that. But that doesn't interact with the actual claim, though, right? If even if it's like a Chinese company, would there be increase in human suffering if I didn't buy a phone? Is the question, and somebody would have to prove it to me. I'm sorry, that's like an empirical claim. Is this? I bought it from Spaniards, so I'm sure it is. Oh, TCK. Jesus Christ, bro. Yes, this is a Chinese multinational electronics company. So I bought it from Spaniards. So if it's multinational, I bought it from the Spanish place, I guess. That doesn't interact if like all of that production is in China, which you always also would have to like prove if it's part of your proof that it would decrease human suffering if I didn't buy a phone. A Spanish phone, bet it's no good at all. Yeah, it's not great. It's a phone. It works. There are some functions that don't work, frankly, but it's not the best phone I've ever had. And I think the next time in 5 years when I use up this phone, I'm gonna either buy Fairphone or a phone from a company that recycles all their metals. So no less moral implications, I guess. I don't know. Again, I just like, it's one of those things that I just don't know. So all I can do is like, I don't know, reduce consumption as much as I can. Unless somebody proves to me that it actually like increases human suffering for me to buy a phone in comparison for me to not buy a phone, right? Hellraiser, I told you that I'm non-binary, but you decided to try to rage bait me. I'm not gonna give you raging or anything like that, right? I'm being rage baited all the time online. I'm not gonna give you that. But I also, you know, not gonna just willy-nilly allow somebody who says I'm here to hurt people's feelings to exist in my chat for like without being restrained. I don't know. Wasted on cheese, but doesn't AI waste more? No, AI wastes much less. Much less. Let me show you. Oh, really? I don't have it? I'm sure I did. Maybe artificial. I don't have it here. Give me a sec. I'm gonna find it. I do have it somewhere. Let me just take it off here. I should add it though. So, oh, I need to pee like crazy, man, in a second. But no, the answer is absolutely not. I can't find it right now though. Sorry about that. I will find it later. If you want, Bibo, come back and we'll find the thing that I'm talking about. Maybe I can find it. I just really need to pee. Maybe I can find it in to read. But the answer is absolutely not. Well, this is one of them. So water, it uses 2 milliliters of water for each prompt, right? So if you make like 30 prompts a day, right? Something like that, you would use up 60 milliliters of water. That's about that much. I think that much even. I think this is 300 milliliters, right? So it would be that much that you use up per day. That's like nothing, right? Whereas, where was it? The water thing, environment, diets compared. I think I added it here. So this is like cheese per kilogram. I think this means, yeah, per kilogram of cheese uses 190,851 liters of water. So it's incomparable, is what I'm saying. Absolutely incomparable. Yeah, not even like a little bit. I do try, I don't generate images unless like I'm really stressed for time, which is like once every month or two, I generate like an image. And I definitely don't generate videos. I used to, on this channel, I have like AI art, but I don't do it anymore because, yeah, the implications are like just not worth it. Although the counterfactual of it is, it could be that, like, me doing my own Photoshop would waste more water. Just like by like generating electricity. I don't know about that though. I gotta pee, guys. I'm gonna turn on the Discord for you to listen to, and then I'll come back and I can answer more questions.
It's creatine. As in, they don't have enough.
They do. Yeah, they do.
The vegans do have enough creatine.
No, they don't.
Okay,
Just put him out of his misery already.
Based on
Felix.
what? Okay, based on what? Give me your source.
Wait. When you're making a claim such as these people are unhealthy, and you have to provide me source that they're healthy, no, the fuck we do not. What has to happen when you make a positive claim, let's say cigarettes are unhealthy, it will be better for you to actually show evidence for that. Imagine if I said, well, cigarettes are healthy, you have to show me proof otherwise. Like, no, the person who makes a positive claim needs to be the one to provide a scientific study or source for their claims. Also, second
Did you
of all,
do that?
What?
Did you do that? Did you give me your evidence that vegans have much enough?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
believe
course. Go ahead, please.
So, just real quick, before I do that, Said, if I demonstrate to you that vegans can be healthy on all stages of life, including infancy, teenage, adolescence, and elderly, are you going to stop harming animals?
So, wait, if a man has been raised up for something, he will not. If you maybe like, I will give you an example. You raised up as a Christian, and I convinced you for Islam. Would you change your religion if I have reasonable?
Based on the
If I have
evidence,
reasonable,
yeah, based on actual like evidence, which is like peer-reviewed studies or meta-analyses and stuff like that. Yeah, but I'm just asking. This is a very ethical question. If right now vegans can demonstrate to you that you're causing animals to be killed for pleasure, would you stop?
no, I don't kill it for pleasure, bro.
What was my question again? What was my question? Let's see if you were listening.
If you convinced me and gave me the reasonable evidence, I killing the animals for pleasure, what you said, yeah.
My question is, would you stop consuming animal products if the only reason you consume them was for pleasure?
Use it for pleasure. How is it? Just
If
eating animal. I'm just
I'm gonna ask again because you're not listening. If there is enough evidence to show that right now you're harming animals for pleasure by consuming their products, will you stop consuming their products?
Yeah.
Amazing. What kind of evidence can we show you right now to show you that eating meat is unnecessary?
the wait, the health of the whole body function. If they are
Oh, sorry.
wait,
It was very loud.
how do you say it?
I
How do I
reduced it.
say it? How do you say it? Give me 1 second.
Do you want me to show you evidence that being vegan
That's
on
crazy.
all stages
Tone.
of your life is healthy and you can thrive on it?
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Bro. Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna be popping on VPM's Discord in a second to talk to Self-Aware. Hi, VPM. VPM, it's up
Yo.
to you.
Uh-huh.
You can sit here and ask. So Said is looking for what kind of evidence would convince him to stop harming animals.
Mhm.
And on the other side, I got on your Discord. I have Self-Aware who wants to have a chat. It's up to you which one.
I want to be there, but I also don't want to be the irritant to them. So if I'll be there, I'll be quiet. I'll end the stream as well because they do want to go vegan. So this is just like not something we should record probably.
Sure. It's up
Yeah.
to you.
But
You can be here for a little bit.
We'll see. We'll see what's happening. All right.
But yeah, Torrent, could you take over on Twisted?
Well, we've got a doctor here that's going to choose how creatine is essential to.
Oh shit.
No,
Is
they removed that claim.
Okay.
when it
Oh, they
was
did?
necessary.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So it got to a point where we're looking right now. We're asking Said what evidence
Mhm.
that he will need to show him for
Mhm.
him to stop harming animals.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I'll be.
I have to take his stethoscope, otherwise.
Twisted, you okay with me going as well? Or?
Sure, mate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello.
I do want to hear it.
Evidence-
So if Tone is
I
recording it.
apologize. Hello.
No,
Can you
no,
hear
no.
me?
Yes.
Yes, Ayat. Yeah.
Evidence that I want you to show me
Mhm.
if the physical health is equal between those who eat meat, those who don't,
Mhm.
even close to it,
Mhm.
is equal, or
Mhm.
even
Yeah.
I would where he ordered me.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna. It's okay, Twisted. I'll share my screen and just show them.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm sharing my screen. I'll get there in a second. Let me just. I want to get. It will give me. Sorry. It will give me a second. So. This is the position of ADA, that's American Dietetics Association. The British Dietetic Association also made a similar claim. And they claim it is the position of the American Dietetic Association that appropriately planned vegetarian diets, including total vegetarian or vegan diets, are healthful, nutritionally adequate, and may provide health benefits in the prevention and treatment of certain diseases. In this case, I think they mean cardiovascular disease mostly, but some cancers as well. When plant vegetarian diets are appropriate for individuals during all stages of the life cycle, in vegetarian diets in this case, as they said, they include the vegan diets as well. So including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, childhood, and adolescence, and for athletes. A vegetarian diet is defined as one that does not include meat, and they continue making the claims. I can put this so that you can read it later. They have the full text. You can read the entire thing. It absolutely, in case of vegan diet, it absolutely requires supplementation of at least B12, right? And in some cases, depending on your personal ability to absorb certain nutrients, it requires supplementation of other supplements as well, but that would be true on omnivorous diets as well. And can I show you also for like the peak of health, like building muscle? Do you consider building muscle as important?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have like muscle and strength right here, right? Those are some anecdotal evidence that plant-based eaters can be incredibly muscular, right? When it comes to plant-based diets, but we also have like actual evidence for it, right? So this study, for instance, they compared an omnivorous diet with the plant-based diet, fully plant-based diet, right? And they also gave them like supplementation of either whey protein or soy protein, right? And then they asked them to lift weights, I think for like a month or
To a
two.
question, please. Sorry for your interruption.
Yeah, no problem.
What the protein powder was made of?
Sure. So in case of the omnivorous diet group, it was whey protein. In case of the vegan diet group, it was soy protein.
Sorry?
Soya. So it's a bean.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm,
So
okay,
the
right.
result of this research was that you can see it right here: plant-based whole foods plus soy protein isolate supplementation, right? And they compared it to mixed whole food diet with whey protein supplementation, and they found no difference in building muscle and strength in this case, right? And I have quite a few research here, but I want to make a point about this type of research. It doesn't matter what you diet on. If you get enough protein, you can do resistance training and build muscle. And by the way, this research means because our body doesn't prioritize building muscles over, other functions that a protein does in a body, right? So obviously, in this case, all the other functions that a protein does in a body were also covered, because a muscle is kind of the last on the priority of the body, right? You know this? I think I was told that you're a doctor, right? So protein does like a bunch of stuff, and then the last thing it does is building muscle. So if there is no difference between those two groups, that means that they are equally healthy as well. I think I hope you understand my what the claim
Yeah,
that I'm making.
I
Yeah, yeah.
understood every single word. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
That was
That's
great.
really cool. It's very interesting to talk to like people who actually like understand a little bit more about like nutrition and health. So it just keeps repeating like this case, you know, I told you the position of ADA, it's talking about all stages of life. So in this case, wait, where was it? This was on elderly. So the well-balanced vegan diet providing a variety of plant-based protein sources does not compromise daily MPS rates, right? So, and they are comparing it to isocaloric, the same amount of calories, isonitrogenous, so the same amount of protein, omnivorous diet. So they equalized the amount of protein, they equalized the amount of calories, and how adults are as healthy. Older people are as healthy, right, on those two diets. And it just continues like that. So they keep testing this hypothesis. Is a vegan diet as helpful as nutritious diet? Like, and they're concentrating on protein here, and they're concentrating on people who do sports. So a bunch of stuff, right? So I don't know. What else can I show you except for this? If you have
Can I
like a
ask you a
specific
question,
thing.
please? Can I?
Sure.
No, okay, that was great. That was awesome. Yeah, that was clear to me. Okay, if someone who's living in Antarctica or somewhere, who doesn't have any maybe natural who gives him the function that he needs and the vegan protein, how would he be a vegan? And you convinced him that vegan food to kill animals and eating their meats and so on.
So
How
first of
would-
all,
how would
First
he
of
survive? How would he survive if him?
Yeah. So first of all, this kind of is a weird question, right? So a person, you're saying somebody is like living in a remote place, they are poor generally, right? And they're like raise animals for food. That's crazy. They waste calories by feeding animals food and then eating animals themselves, right? So it's like the poorest areas, if you notice, they're usually generally kind of plant-based anyways, because plant foods are easiest to grow and are cheapest to buy, right? But also, right, they don't... Yeah, one second. Yeah, one second. So just like you said, well, they don't have access to synthetic protein. Well, in this case, they only gave them synthetic protein to like, for them to have enough protein to like lift weights. So that's something that is extra. That's not survival. That's just like something they do that is extra. But other than that, they the rest of their diet is plant-based whole foods compared to mixed whole foods, right? So everybody in the world has access to beans. Beans has protein in it. Beans are exceptionally healthy for people, right? And they are much cheaper to buy and much cheaper to grow than whole animals who are fed sometimes similar beans just to grow more or faster or like for longer or whatever, right? So raising animals for food is a waste of calories, a waste of resources.
He's not raising it, he's hunting it like fish, the
Oh.
spears and
Sorry, do you have evidence that anybody needs to do that for nutrition?
you know, how would you plant a plant in a frozen area? How would you
Well,
do that? How
I
would
don't
you
understand.
survive?
They get like food imported anyways. I don't understand what you're saying. I know people hunt in the world, but I know they like their justification is just like tradition and wanting tasty
Point was
foods or
not
whatever.
raising. My point was not raising an animal for food.
Yeah, I
So,
said,
of course it was-
I said, I know people hunt, right? Like, I really wish if you were like listening a little closer to what I'm saying. I know people hunt in the world. I just don't think it's justifiable to attain nutrition. You can get nutrition on a plant-based diet. They do it because it's culture or whatever, or that's how they were raised, right? For different reasons. That's not It's not for nutrition, because even the coldest places on Earth, they have imported food. They have beans, and beans are cheap everywhere. They have like other types of plants. They have wheat, and wheat is cheap. They just do it for tradition reasons. They don't do it for nutritional reasons. Almost nobody knows anything about nutrition, for fuck's sakes. Right? Would you agree with me on that? Almost nobody knows anything about nutrition.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, could they even make the claim that they are hunting sentient animals for nutrition? All they mean by that is that they want
the easy
calories.
way. Yeah, it's the easy way to hunt.
How on earth
fresh
is
food,
hunting
ready food.
easy? Hunting is not easy.
No,
Hunting,
I didn't say hunting easy.
yeah.
Eating frozen meat and something else in the
Yeah, you're
easy
comparing
to me
it on.
and,
Yeah, you're comparing an omnivorous diet to an omnivorous diet. That's useless in this conversation. I want you to compare an omnivorous diet with hunting to a plant-based diet. What do you think is easier? To go hunt a sentient animal who doesn't want to die, so they keep running away. You have to do it from really far, and you really have to like concentrate, and like you have to buy guns, you have to buy ammunition, and in most cases you're gonna fail. Or is it easier for them to go to a supermarket and buy beans?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I understand your case, understand your point. It's a good conversation.
I appreciate that. You keep cutting out a little bit though, so I hope everything is okay. Your internet is okay.
I'm sorry because because I'm not in homes. I'm home, so let me know.
That keeps cutting out. But Twisted, I'm gonna leave it to you. I think I've done my thing.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah,
Well
all
done.
right. See ya. So, guys, I'm gonna cut it off here because I want to go listen to the conversation that Falik is having. And I don't want to stream it. I think it should be a private conversation. So, I'll see you around. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I will post the "you have a phone though" thing. And to non-vegans, listen, guys, if you come in here and make evidence and make claims, please provide evidence for your claims next time, right, Cheeky? Actual evidence for your actual claims. But yeah, keep coming back for the conversation. I think conversations are important.